Hello YouTube, RESERVoirWarrior here. A lot of you guys know me better as A7X or Robert A7X. And this is going to be my first countdown video for the RESERVoirWarrior channel. For my viewers from my main channel, A7X or Robert A7X, I'm basically going to be using this channel for any video game related videos, such as these countdown videos and let's plays. Pretty much anything else that has to deal with either video games or anime. Because, you know, I do like watching animes and whatnot, so you may see some of those videos here and then. But for my first list, it's going to be my top 12 favorite Nintendo GameCube games. I wanted to do top 10, but I just couldn't. There's just so many games. It was really hard to come up with this list. And before I get to the list, here are the honorable mentions: F-Zero GX, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Believe it or not, my cousin George and I have had a lot of fun with that game. Another one we had fun with was Jeremy McGrath's Supercross World, Warrior World, Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon XD. And believe it or not, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Yeah, no, I know it's funny that's on there, but it was a game I actually really did enjoy. I mean, there are other GameCube games I've had aside from these you see here and the ones you'll see on my list, but they just didn't have a lasting appeal as much as pretty much all these other games. And I know there's more I have, but there's just so many you normally forget, and that's why this list is always hard to come up with. And sorry if I sound weird or anything, it's because of my allergies. My nose is really congested, but I mean, it's better than how I was feeling the day before, so... And I really wanted to get this list out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna cut the video, get to the list, so be right back. Alrighty YouTube, I'm back and I need a hat. Yeah, I don't like being without a hat. Anyway, whatchamacallit. Yeah, so... Stupid. What? No, get out of my video. I apologize for that. I download so many random stuff and don't know how to install them. Or just too lazy to, but... Anyway, like I was saying... this list is going to be basically a PowerPoint. That's how I'm going to do my top 10 lists until I eventually get all the games for this top 10 list, because I sadly don't have them all. Either I lost them or they broke and I'm rebuying them. So, should have my capture device in a couple days. You'll see the opening for that on my main channel though, but that's going to help a lot. And then I will definitely re-upload this video with like gameplay footage and whatnot, so it's nicer, but for now this will have to do. So like I said, this is my top 12 favorite Nintendo GameCube games of all time. And starting off with number 12 is PacMan World 2. I've had a lot of this. I believe was my first Pac-Man game, believe it or not. Never ever got bundled with Pac-Man Versus, which is a perfect party game. Only problem is you need a Game Boy Advance or an SP. Not sure if it worked with the DS, and a link cable, which also works with Animal Crossing to get to the island, which is fun. Yeah, I just had so much fun playing this game. It is a really fun platformer, and it's what got me to like Pac-Man. Plus, you can play older Pac-Man games within this game, so it's like you got a little video gameception going on in there, and you can do that with Animal Crossing too, with like the old Nintendo games. So that's pretty cool. What else did I love about this game? The map. Loved how you moved to each different level and how open it was. Lots to collect. It was fun to 100%, although I've never really done that. I don't think I've ever really beat the game because I was always stuck on Clyde. Then I eventually beat Clyde, and then I was stuck in the haunted boardwalk area. I don't think I've ever gotten past that. I've gotten close, but still to this day haven't really got past that, but I definitely will rebuy this game and gladly play through it again. maybe do a Let's Play. I don't think I would, although it'd be a generic, casual, not 100% playthrough. Anyway, moving on to number 11 is Sonic Heroes, and enjoy this awesome picture of Omega. Definitely one of my favorite, or if not my favorite Sonic game. Wish they made a second. I actually sold this game to get Halo Reach Legendary Edition, even though I only got $3 for it, but such a fun Sonic game. The fact that you used 3 characters was always fun. Areas were just breathtaking, which of course is in help of the graphics. Characters were fun, there were funny moments. It was hard for me though, especially as a kid. I only beat the Team Rose story, which kind of made me sad, but multiplayer was alright. I wish there was more to the multiplayer, but it was still a fun game. My cousins even had it for PlayStation 2, and they lived a couple houses away, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on to number 10 is probably a lot of people's least favorite Pokemon game, but one of my favorites, and that's Pokemon Channel. I remember from the Nintendo 64, which I did do a top 11 list for. I'll probably do that after this, although I probably should have done the Nintendo 64 one first, but it's alright. This game reminded me a lot of Hey You Pikachu, and I just loved it as a kid. The fact that you had like the Squirrel Squad in here, you had the Pichu Bros. It was just a really fun Pokemon game. Like the way you could just interact with all these Pokemon and whatnot. And all like the unlockables. It was like a virtual Pokemon game, really. It was really fun, and I didn't actually own this game. I rented it a lot from a Hollywood Video that was nearby, which is now a GameStop. It's pretty cool. And then I remember there was a Blockbuster in my old town too, but that closed down years ago. I remember before they closed though, I got a couple of those Halo HeroClix figures, which I can actually buy my locals now, which I might do. And I also bought a Wii game, Spectrum's Origins. I haven't beaten that game either. I know it's short and all, but we'll do a Wii list too. I'm probably going to do a top 10 for Wii, top 10 for 360. I have a top 11 ready to go for Nintendo 64. I'll probably just do a top 5 for the original Xbox. I mean, I have owned one, but I haven't played a quite extensive amount of games to really do a bigger list, but I'll do one for that too. Maybe PlayStation 2 as well. Although that might be kind of tough. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to put Tales of Symphonia as my honorable mentions. Yeah, I only played that game a couple times, sadly, but it is a masterpiece, and if you have a GameCube, or Wii, since the Wii's part of GameCube, definitely get that game if you can. I know it's an expensive one, but hey. If you got your hands on one, just like Xenoblade Chronicles, it's a gem, trust me. Moving on to number 9, we have Kirby Air Ride. Sadly, I couldn't get this game for my cousins and I bought, I think, 5 or 6 GameCube games. This one sadly was not one of them, because it's a lot on eBay. And I only wanted to buy on eBay. Probably could have found it cheaper other places, but I always like eBay, it's your best bet. Kirby Air Ride, I'm a big fan of Kirby games. It's just as much as pretty much anybody else who was born in the 90s, really. Or 2000s. Early 2000s. But this was just a completely different racing game. I'm a big fan of racing games. This one was just so much fun. Especially City Trails, which is probably my favorite of the 3 modes. There's also Air Ride. And I think the other was Top Spin? Or Top Ride? Something like that. That was a pretty cool racing concept they did too, and that's what I loved about this game. I forgot who made it. Shoot. Was it Hal or Hudson? I think it was Hal. I don't remember. Oh shoot. I'll just say developers did a very good job with this racing game. Levels are cool, love the music, love all the different vehicles. My personal favorite being Rex Wheelie. Yeah. That was Turbo Star. Turbo Star was the first I used though, but Rex Wheelie's my favorite. One of my first games too. My first GameCube game, actually, you'll see much later on this list, but that one holds a special place in my heart. So does this one. A lot of these games have so much sentimental value to me, which is why I'm trying to get them all again. since they broke, sadly. I'm so sad this game broke on me. Actually, I'm going to try to play it once again and see if it works, if I can find the disc. But I highly doubt it will. Mario Party 4 does, which is good. But yeah, anyway, moving on to number 8. So sad I put this solo on my list, but there are just so many good games on the GameCube. But here's one of them, Super Monkey Ball 2. In my opinion, the ultimate party game. So much fun. By far the best Monkey Ball, and Sega did a very good job with this game. Once again, never really beat it. It is very challenging. Later on, puzzles get very hard, especially in Water World, which is the third. There's this level with like revolving doors that just keep spinning around really quickly. You have to... A lot of strategy involved in that. You have to hit it. You have to go through the door at a specific angle at a specific time, or else you're going to get knocked right off the course. And I was stuck there for a long time, and now I'm stuck in World 5. And there's no way I could complete that. Yeah, it stinks, but the minigames make up for it a lot. There's monkey baseball, tennis, race, soccer, golf, bowling, boxing, monkey shot, billiards, target, which is obviously famous. And moving on. Sorry guys, I was texting about work, but yeah, there's so many party games that are going to keep you entertained, you and your buddies or family, whoever it is. Did I rebuy this game? I think I did rebuy this game. Yes, I did rebuy this game. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, I'd be very upset. I think I did though because it was really cheap. Get out to play again. Number 7. 4 games here. Yes, I know, it was hard to pick between one of these, and that's the Mario sports games. If I had to choose a favorite of mine, though, it'd definitely be Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Because I was a big fan of the original Mario Golf, and I love golfing. So the Mario sports games are always great. And these two right here, newest editions, I think the originals are still better than the sequels. I think the original Mario Strikers is better than Strikers Charge. Mario Superstar Baseball is better than Super Sluggers. Even though I never played Super Sluggers, but from the looks of it, I think I'll still love the GameCube one more. Mario Power Tennis was fun. Those power moves were interesting, but a lot of characters were cheap. And Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, so many funny moments with my cousins and I. My cousin Jordan would always play as Luigi, and he wasn't great at the game, so we'd always laugh. We would laugh with him, not at him. And he'd laugh too. He was so bad at the game, it was just funny. And he knows it, and he laughs too, so it's all good. You'll see that. Because of course we're going to do gameplay videos for that. Yes, sadly that's the only one I bought so far, because I hit it 80 something dollars left after I bought my capture device, so I was thinking of which Wii games I could get. So what should we call it? Yeah, it's pretty much that. I'm gonna talk more about the Mario sports games. I was just getting sidetracked by the work text. And plus, I'm running low on my limit here, so I'm going to cut the video and then meet you guys back here again. Since I'm using the free version of Screen-O-Matic, I can only record up to 15 minutes. Get used to that, guys. It's not a big deal, though. It's not going to be a random cut or anything. It's a pretty smooth cut, actually. And I know that because of my videos on my main channel that I use Screen-O-Matic for, so be right back. Alrighty, so back to the sports games. Yeah, so just funny moments with my cousin Jordan with Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. It's pretty good at that game too. I would say I'm the best of my friends at Mario Superstar Baseball. I'm alright at what should we call it? Super Mario Strikers, definitely not the best. I'm not bad, but I'm not good. I'm like in the middle. And the Mario Power Tennis is pretty fun too. I haven't played that game in a while though, so I'd probably be rusty. But Mario sports games, I just always fall in love with them. Especially the Mario Kart games. Love the original Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. I have played the ones on the Game Boy. It's Game Boy or Game Boy Advanced. I played those. Have not played the new Mario Tennis for the 3DS, but I'm not really interested in getting it because of how you can curve the ball so quickly and just do these crazy shots that are almost impossible to hit back. But I'm very excited for the new Mario Golf. In a way, I'm glad that game got delayed a little bit because that way Nintendo can really focus on making that game as good as it can be, which is never bad. Moving on to number 6, just falling short of my top 5 is Super Smash Bros. Melee. I meant to put Super Smash Bros. Melee. Just a funny typo I kept in there, but by far my favorite Smash Bros. Game, and by far the best. I'm so happy I actually got the chance to rebuy this game, because I thought it'd be mad expensive. Actually, my number 1 on this list is the one that's really expensive, but Melee, awesome fighting game. I could not put Soul Calibur 2 on this list because of Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I forgot to put that in honorable mentions too, but whew. Sorry, just about to yawn there. Sorry if you guys heard that, I was trying to hold it in, but I guess not. Anyway, love the characters in Melee, the stages are just great. Better than Brawl. Everything about Melee is better than Brawl, especially single player. That in particular is much better than Brawl. You have all those you have over 50 challenges you can do. You have Adventure Mode, which is fun, and that was replaced with Subspace Emissary, which won't be in the next Smash Bros. And I did have a list of characters I think are not going to be in Smash Bros. 4, and then characters that I think should be in it. But I have to redo that because we've had all this news, so redo that. I'll put that on this channel too. That'll be a future video. I'm not sure when that will be up there, but back to Melee, just a really fun fighting game. It's a timeless classic, and I'm so glad I get to play it again. I have 2 memory cards thanks to the one you get from Animal Crossing, so I'm probably going to redo that game. I'm gonna try to unlock all the characters again. It's just going to be so much fun and nostalgic. And now we move on to number 5. Mario Party 4 and Mario Kart Double Dash. I couldn't pick one over the other. They're just 2 really awesome games. Mario Party 4 is my second favorite Mario Party, and Double Dash happens to be my favorite Mario Kart. Double Dash revolutionized Mario Kart for us. Big time. Memorable stages. The fact that you can just have 2 people on the same card is just awesome, with their special items, which really change the way we play the game. Endless fun. I still have this game. I lost the case, but I somehow still have the game. I remember finding it a year ago, and I was like going crazy because I love this game too much. It's another game I love too much, which is why it's number 5. Same with Party 4. I thought Party 4 broke on me, but it didn't. My cousins and I were playing it just this past Sunday, and I'm so happy about that. On the same stage too. Really didn't get that far though. We only got to here. Oh shoot! You saw the stupid Google. Oh well. Yeah. Well, once I get the capture device, though, this will be my footage, not pictures on Google that everybody pretty much uses for videos like these. If they're not using their own footage, unless they take a screenshot with their camcorder and then use it. Too much work for just this small video. Anyway, so that's why those 2, I had to put them there. Love 4 more than the other 3 that are on GameCube. And Double Dash. Just brilliant. Genius. Such a genius Mario Kart. Love the battle stages too. It definitely is a big step up from Mario Kart 64, which is also, once again, a classic. Number 4. Luigi's Mansion. I kind of almost talked about Luigi's Mansion before, but this was my first GameCube game, and I fell in love with it right away. Still never beat it either. Still never beat it, and I was so happy when we got the sequel, but I still think the original's better. So much love about this game. I'd never beat Pokmon for some reason when I was younger, but I would always still just restart the game, try to get up to that point, and have fun with it. I really did not care. It's just a really fun game. My cousins have had fun with this game too. It's definitely what I'm going to be rebuy once again if I get more money or save up money for these, maybe Christmas time. I think probably by Christmas or after Christmas, I'm going to have all the old GameCube games I loved again. I need to get another controller though. I know I left the wireless at my friend's house, but I haven't been there in a month, and we usually almost hang out with a couple other friends who went to local college on Saturday nights, but I'd rather get another controller. And those are cheap too, so it's not a problem. The Luigi's Mansion is such a freaking awesome game. Definitely overlooked, and Luigi is one of my favorite Mario characters. And it's the year of Luigi, and it is the year of Luigi. When I heard about that, it was pretty funny. Anyway, number 3 on my list is a game. It's by my favorite video game developer of all time in Intelligent Systems, and that's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. How I wish I beat this game to this day. Got to the Exile Fortress. Could not get past it, sadly. Eventually, when I do get this game again, though, I'm still gonna try to beat it. That's what two of my friends actually have been trying to do. Anytime we go over, they want to try to beat Paper Mario with me. Well, this Paper Mario with me. Because I got this as a birthday present from a lot of my friends. They all pitched in and bought me this game, and I was very happy. I still have the game case, which is awesome. I think I still have the original game, even though it doesn't work anymore, but I will never throw out that disc because it has sentimental value, and I'll never throw out the game case, although I don't think it has the manual. I always lost the manual with the GameCube games, because I always look at them, and then just throw them on the floor. My parents would throw them out, sadly. Wish I still had them, but at least I still have the cases, which is going to make it cheaper to buy the game, sort of. But once again, another classic GameCube game. It's a must-have. It's better than the original, and actually, in my opinion, once again, another game that's the best in the series, like with Super Monkey Ball 2. This one is by far the best Paper Mario. It's a pretty hard game to beat, I must say. Plus, if you're trying to get all the badges and star pieces, it could be a pain. I actually had a strategy guide for this, and I still couldn't beat the game, so it's at a young age. Wasn't even in my teen years when this came out, so you can imagine. Number 2, probably predictable one on everyone's list, and in my opinion, it's the best 3D Mario game. I wish we got a sequel or remake, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's 10 times better than Galaxy. That's Super Mario Sunshine. I knew the day when I would rebuy GameCube games. This was this was number 2 on my list. No, actually it was number 1, because I knew it'd be very difficult to get my favorite GameCube game again. But so much to say about Sunshine. The music, the levels. I actually like the voice acting. It was pretty comical. There's just so much in this game. The open world, it's great. I love the island theme. I love how I'm a guy who loves water, so of course I love fun and everything. It was funny to see Bowser Jr. and Bowser and Peach and Mario Toadsworth and the Toads and these Piantas and Nokis with the voices. It's just funny. And it works. It's such a great game. It's a masterpiece, this game. I don't care what anybody says. It's 10 times better than Galaxy, and they're never going to make another Super Mario game like it. Galaxy was actually the last 3D Mario game I ever got. They just suck now. And enough with the new Super Mario Bros. Games, or the 3D Land World games. They're bad. they look awesome and whatnot, but they're short, easy to beat, and are going to get boring after a couple months. Just like GTA 5 and whatnot. What should we call it? So, yeah, I can go on and on and on about Sunshine, but I'll save it for another video. There's a reason why so many people love it and so many people let's play it. If I let's play it, it'll be a casual let's play though. Sorry about that, but I can never get all the blue coins, and some shine sprites are a pain in the ass, especially in Noki Bay. But I will try to get whatchamacallit. If I ever do let's play that game, I will try to get as many shine sprites as I can. I definitely got better at the game, and this game I did beat. Not 100%, but I have beaten it. And if you've known me a long time from my other channel, you should have already known what number 1 was when I told you this countdown video was. My number 1 is a $60 GameCube game used with just the disc on eBay, and that's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, my favorite video game franchise of all time. And this was my first Fire Emblem. I just have so many wonderful memories of this game. I had a cousin, Kareem, who I don't really see anymore, sadly. Came over the year this game came out, because this game came out, I think, a week or two before my birthday. And usually around he came like first week in November, which is usually when there's like a teachers convention for teachers in Jersey, so we get off Thursday, Friday, and he came to sleep over Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In that 4-day span, he beat this game. Because he saw I got through chapter 1, and I think I only had 2 characters left. Yeah. I only had 2 characters left. I let 2 die, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was new to the series. I would just see him play the Game Boy Advance games after church, down in the hall, but I have to thank him so much for getting me into this series. I miss him so much, man. He got me into this, got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was into Pokemon, but really got me to like Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot. But that's all he do. Even while I was sleeping, and my parents' room was right next to mine. And when I used to live in Oakland, New Jersey, but oh man, I can't believe he did that. Like he put the volume like all the way either really low or mute and just play this. My parents were very upset with us, so they told us, "Oh, you guys need to go outside more." Yeah, you know what we did outside? We role-played this game. It's pretty funny. Such funny memories. Like, I remember, what's this, like, Native American place, and I had, like, a spear and a tomahawk. I still have the spear and lost the tomahawk, though, so we'd be playing with that. Pretend we're, like, characters from the game and whatnot, but I do want to finish this game so badly, even though I know how it ends and whatnot. It is a hard game, too, once again. And originally this was actually supposed to be a Nintendo 64 game, but they canceled that and we got this instead. It's it is my 3rd favorite Fire Emblem game. I'll do a separate video, of course, for my favorite Fire Emblem games, and I can, once again, another series I could go on and on and on about, but I won't do that. So, that's my list, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. Leave a comment below your thoughts on the video. I know I have a lot of improvements to do, but I know I'm better than my previous countdown videos or similar style videos I've done on my main channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description. And feel free to comment below on your top 12 or 10 or 11 list. I do 11 because it's my lucky number. I just like being different. Or post it as a video response. Either way, thank you all for watching. Thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with my top 11 favorite Nintendo 64 games, which was easier to do than this list. So I'll do a quick recap, and then that'll be it. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Missing the pause button.